Greetings, YouTube. Danny Staten here on the Fat Comic Book Guy, my comic book channel. I just finished reviewing Unknown Soldier, number 261 from 1982. Hour of the Beast. You can see the full review over on my other channel, the Daily Dan Blog. It's up now, my Memorial Day special. And I thought, since it's Memorial Day, I'll show you a few covers of some of my favorite war comic books. And I guess it's in reversed order because this is probably one of my favorite comic book covers. It's DC, Spangled War Stories. It's one of the few comics that feature the Adolf Hitler face on it. You know, World War II stuff is real popular with war comic books. OSS, Spies of War. Spies at War. Spies of War. Anyway, you know, I really love the cool World War II covers, don't you? Let me know in the comments below if you think the World War II comics, especially the ones with Nazi swastikas and Hitler stuff, is the coolest stuff out there. Here's some 80s gold. It's Fighting Army. I like the cover on this one too. It's really cool. Features some US GIs. Now this is what Chance over at the Nostalgic Pod Blast would probably call a key issue because it's Sergeant Rock and the Unknown Soldier together on a World War II adventure. And if you like aeronautics and aviation stuff the way I do, you're going to love this war comic. It's an original war comic, just called War. But this is from the World War I, and it features stories of the Red Baron. I'm going to have to review this one day. As a matter of fact, the comic book I just reviewed had a World War I Red Baron story in it. I hope it ain't the same one from this comic. How about some Star-Spangled War for Memorial Day? That's what you need. A circus of Nazis. And they can't leave the Unknown Soldier alone as we get Star-Spangled War stories featuring the Unknown Soldier. I really think the Unknown Soldier might have been the inspiration for Darkman. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And you can't have a war comic book series without having some Nam. You gotta have some Nam, the Nam, a Vietnam comic book. Oh, God. And I guess I might be a little bit bigger Sergeant Rock fan than I let people on, because I do have quite a few Sergeant Rock comic books. And when I say quite a few, I mean quite a few. And I even got some supernatural cool ones where Sergeant Rock is fighting with the zombies and the Nazis. Oh my goodness. Gee, that's a lot of Sergeant Rocks. How about this weird War Tales? Check this one out. Nazis versus barbarians. The guy kind of looks like Conan. And here's a really traditional GI combat. Now, this is an original old World War II action cover that I really like a lot. Here's one I got through the mail from Mr. Blondie out there in California. It's our Army at War featuring Sergeant Rock, another Sergeant Rock comic book. And another Unknown Soldier, because I always tend to wind up with a lot of Unknown Soldier comic books because they were the key issues of war comics back in the day. And the final choice from the ones I picked out to show today, War is Hell, because we all know war is hell. And a special shout out to all the vets who served. We know war is hell, and we thank you for your service. Ain't that a cool cover? Let me know in the comments below if you enjoy these World War II action covers. And up until today, Captain Storm was the only war comic I ever reviewed. So today marked the day for the second time I did a war comic. Thanks for joining me. Be sure to join me on the next video. Blog over, dudes, and happy Memorial Day!